everyone, welcome back to my channel called Jonesy. Today we're going to continue with our program, so how to build API, e-commerce API. So last time we did a good job, so because we create forget to subscribe to my channel, share it, and then like it. So what I did, and the reason was because I forgot to create the JSON web token in my env, but today I did it, so and it is working as expected. So after that, I have also configured cookie parser to use cookies, and then what I did is installing cookie parser. You do something like pip and npm install cookie parser, and then use it in the middleware right here, and then that's all I did. And let us take a look here how I use the cookies. It's very simple. You just call response the cookie, and then add the token as the name of the cookie, and then the particular token where you create it here, and then put it here, and then add some parameters like HTTP only, which is true, and then secure, which is false, but in production it might be true, and then max urge, it means a delay, so the cookie will expire in 24 hours. And that's what I did, and it is working as expected. So now let us test it. Sorry. So I can use another email, jancy05@email.com, and then create an account. There it is. The account has been created successfully. You can see we have here the token, right, and then we have user informations, and the role client is by default, but address is an object, and then profile is null. All of them are null because we didn't send any data from our request, and that's gonna see in the cookie set. We have set up the cookies, and which will be used in the front end. So you will learn how to use it as well. But if you don't know how to figure out this survey, how to use this one, you can just come here and then use postman, right? So I'm using this response, yeah, it responds HTTP, that's why I'm using it. Pretty simple. But next time we will be using postman, which is awesome, which is useful as well. Nice. But for now we are going to continue with other functions like login function, forget password, and then reset password, and then log out. So we're gonna create all these functions as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are still new for more content. So nice, let us continue with login function. So we're gonna use the same way here, export async. register, we use the three fields, which is username, email, and then a password, right? And then for the login, we will be using only two fields, which is email and then password. Okay, remember, for a login, you can come here, click on login, right? And as you click on login, you will see email and then password, right? And that's what we are going to do. So we are going to authenticate a user if he has already an account or not. If the user that doesn't have any account, we should redirect him to the register, to the register page, and then so that I can create an account. Yeah, that's what we gonna do as well. So come here, we have email, we have password, all of them are from reg the body, right? Now let us use try catch, and in try catch we have a const, we have user, and then let us use a wait. The reason why we are using a wait, I have told you, we have a wait, we have find exist, we should continue. If not, we should raise an error. That's what we gonna do. So let us add the now condition. First, before adding condition, as you can see, we need to fetch a user from our database, so by using this keyword called find one. So last time I used it find and then I got an error. The reason why find, it will find all the data in the database, but find one, it will find only the particular email, the particular user email as well, and that's why we need to use it. And then I'm going to use something, I'm going to add the condition if not user. If the user doesn't exist, I should next an error right here, create an error 404 no user or email exists, right? And this is an error, right? But however, for the best practice, you don't need to write no user or email exists, because it is not good. Imagine someone is trying to hack your account and then is trying to enter like an email, and then he find the message like this. So it will go, so I think it will continue to persist, until it will find your actual like password or email, your exact email, which is not good for best practice. So to do so, you will do like credential incorrect, your credential are incorrect. There it is. So your credentials are incorrect, and then we continue, right? Good. Once we do so, this condition or didn't it add email or password, we should raise an error, right? And let us return an error here. So let me do, so I don't want to, okay, raise an error again. So this one will be create error, and then 403 your, so email with, we'll do something like email or password incorrect, Nice. Okay, and then after that, what we need to do is so we have checked if the email do exist, right? And after that, what we need to do is to check if the password is correct, right? To check, so we'll create a constant variable is, and then call the create a variable called is valid password, is valid password, right? And we're gonna use bigread. We're gonna use bigread compare sync, right? Because we sync somewhere, and then compare sync, right? Bigread compare sync, it will compare the password to the user that password, right? And that is all we need to compare. Once we compare it, we can check also to see if the password is incorrect, right? Is valid password. If it is not is valid password, I should next another error, right? Create an error 403. Your I can do something like username or password is incorrect. Nice. And then after that, we did everything. That's all about login. But the other things we need to add is create a token. Let us create a token. So it will be the same thing, Johnson Web Token, called Johnson Web Token here, and then call a sign, right? Parentheses, and then in the token we have ID, right? We have ID to be user that ID, and then we will have, so let me take this stuff we already have it, but okay, nice. Let me write it because I need to show you from scratch. This is that series tutorial. So we have username, okay, and then it's coming from, right? We have address. If you don't pass, you are generating, sometimes you will raise an error when you will need to use for example address or profile URL. Right, and this is an error. This, okay, good. Now we need to use also cookies, so we will do HTTP only, will be true, and then secure will be false, and then max age will be 60 times 60 times to do something. Let us name our cookie token, and then add those token there. Turn with a dot print will be, and then the message will be like login successfully. Like ID will be user the ID. So user the ID, nice. And then we have username, user the username. So it's the same thing here. We're gonna return. So let us do this, copy this stuff and then paste them here. There it is, right? And now in the catch, let us next an error, create error. So into the we can return something like 500. We can do something internal server error, right? And there it is. Congratulations, you have just created your login function. Now let us test it. So copy. So let me okay, I have another one here, create a login there, but it does not exist. Come in the route user and then do add login here, login, and then user login. This is the function we have just imported it. Cool. Now let us use this one. I have just copied them here. Nice. So we will need only the email and then the password. Okay, now let us test it. Server internal error. There's an error, right? So let us try to figure out and see where the error is coming from. There's an error. Okay, we have here email, right? We have email. All of them are coming from request.body. So we have checked whether the email, the user that exists, and then we have also checked whether the user exists here, whether the email or password has been passing correctly. So a password of email password. Okay, we can do something like all field are required. Do something like this. So we did something like if all field are required, right? And then we check it. Okay, first let's check. Let me check. We use hash sync, and here we are using bcrate compare sync. Password and then user and then password. We should return an error. that is good. Cookie. But what is the problem is coming from? Okay, let me comment this line and then see what will happen. Test it again. Okay, only the same. Only the same. Okay, please wait. Now, and I don't know. Okay, let us check all together. Password, email, user, find one, email, then if a user should return. Okay, let's check JSON to web token. So here have user sign in, we have name, username, there it is. Okay, we have a profile of email. Okay, it is correct. Okay, right, we are forgetting something. Okay, we need to make sure if you were creating token, make sure that you have added this one, JSON web token. We are present. Should work now. So let us test it. There it is. You know, the problem was about token. We did not add any token. Yes, I forgot. That's why you can do something, but you know, yeah, but don't forget it at your own if you are creating this function. There it is. So this is the user, the particular user. As you can see, this is the token, and this is the information as well, you know. And congratulations, you are now able to create a login system. So but now let us create a logout function, right? So export async function logout rec res. And then next, logout is very simple. Okay, imagine before continuing, let us try. I'm going to add another password which is not exist, where the user can add it. You know, we got an error, a message, username or password is incorrect, you know. And then I'm trying to add the email which is not exist with the correct password. So let us add again. You know, your credentials are incorrect. Nice. But when you add the user, which is the email which is existing, it will work, and that is awesome. It is awesome. That's how you can use you can create a login system. So means, so let me summary it. You know, create a function called login with async, using async, you know, and then and then use email and password because they are from reader body, and then check if the user does exist. If not, you should continue again. Check also if the user passed the email or password. Okay, let us test it. Imagine I have removed password and then I try to send only this. What is the message we're gonna receive? All fields are required. Nice, it is working. All fields are required. This message is coming from here. The program is checking to know whether the email and the password has been passing, and then after that we check if the password is correct. So to compare sync means this function will take the actual password and then the password already exists in the database, and then compare them. If it is the same, the program will continue. If not, it will raise an error. That's what we checked here. And then after that we created the token here using our JSON Web token, and then create also a cookie, and then set our cookie right here, and then return the response. There it is, and then raise an error here. That's what we did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. Okay, let us continue with this logout function. We're going to use try and then a catch. So logout function is very clear. Let us use res clear cookie. It's very easy. Clear cookie, and the name of our cookie was token. And then after that, in the parameter we will use HTTP only, will be true, right? And then secure. Okay, secure. I think here we're gonna use it a little bit professionally. No, will only work in production. That's what I was talking about. So you add this when your app is in production. And there's another name called same site. I will be strict. It means like we're gonna use only, we're gonna return a response. Status will be 200, and then create a message in the JSON. Success true. Message use function in our router. Logout. Logout. So let us use logout function here, there. Then come here again to test it. I will take only this. Right, logout, and then right here logout. and send option same is invalid. So yeah, nice. We have an error, same site strict. So why it is not working? Because I think it's because we are trying to send in the same site here, right? And in the same site, and we are using this, we are using this function, which is not good. Strict. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. There's an error. I added, so I typed strict instead of strict, right? So now let us test and see. I think it is working. Logout successfully. Now our functions are working successfully. Good, congratulations, you are able to create your logout, your login, and then your register of fully, you know, and it is awesome there. All right, okay, good. Now we are going to continue other stuff later, right? First, let us create a function called getMe. This function will help us. Imagine you were going to create what we call the middleware, and in the middleware we will use only the particular user information, means the user that is connected, user that is logged in, and then we're gonna use this particular information, not for other user. So we only use for the particular. That one we're gonna create a function called getMe, right? So but I think we will create it later, but for now let us create what we call the middleware, right? And this middleware will help us to to use our login system in the front end, and then after this we're gonna create our front end application as well. So now close this stuff, close this, and then come in the middleware. Come in the middleware. Oh, sorry, this is a model. Come in the middleware, create a file called the user authentication dot. Okay, I can create user authenticate .js, right? It's pretty simple. Just import JSON web token from JSON web token, and then after that import create error, right? And then after that come here, export. Let us create a function called authenticate. Okay, authenticated. Okay, it's awesome. And we can use reg. Okay, we don't need to use a sync function. Reg, and then next for the error use an error function, and then again use try catch there. Then first create a variable called the token, right? And then check if So there's another way to do it, very simple, but even this one is very simple. We can do something like rec the headers authenticate. These are condition, and it will help us to handle every stuff as expected. And rec dot headers dot authorization again dot we cannot dot start with beer. So you will going to learn how to use beer, okay? And then after that we gonna do something like if they are there, they have been passing, we can use the token here and then assign them rec headers dot authorization dot split and then dot split and then use one here. It's the only syntax we can use, you know, and I don't even know why we are using this, but it is the only one. And then here let us check whether the token has been passing correctly. If the token and rec dot cookie, right, the cookies token, we gonna return this error token dot rec dot cookies dot token, right? Now so it means like we are checking if the token is not there. If the token and the cookies they are not there, we are going to assign this token, and this we are going to assign the value to this particular token, right? And that token is coming from rec the cookies, you know, and that's what we're gonna do here. And then after that we're going to check now to see if the token is correct, right? And then we'll return next. If not the token, we're going to raise an error there, and then for 1, and then the value should be, so the message should be access denied, or token missing, something like this. And then after that create another function, so another variable called decoded, and in the decoded we're gonna use JSON web token and then verify whether the token and the process the env the secret JSON web token. Okay, let me check whether it is the same. JSON web token secret. Nice, copy this. Make sure that they are the same, right? And then after that we take the user by using rec the user and then assign this decoded. Congratulations, you are able to create your middleware. This is what we call the middleware, right? And then raise an error which will be 4 or 3. The message is invalid or expired token. Nice, there it is. So this middleware, you will see how to use it, and it's very useful in modern web application. It is very useful. So you're gonna learn how to use this middleware. Remember, we have created it in middlewares folder, right? And it is awesome. You're gonna see how it works, right? And now we're ready to go. We are ready to go right now. And then close it, and close also this, and you can close also the server folder. Okay, let me do something. Okay, let me close this and then open again our Visual Code to use the client folder. And in the client folder, in client, I'm there, right? And let me do this. Create React, so create of it in the particular folder. So to create a React application, we will use npm create of it in the particular folder. Then wait a little bit. As you can see, there's React, choose React, and then we're going, in this project, we're going to use the TypeScript, right? Use the TypeScript one. Nice. Now you can use npm install. Now and here we have an image, but you can add any image that you want. There it is. We have created our application. Now let us run it. npm run dev, and then open this application. Okay, open this application. Look, let us take this URL. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm using Ubuntu, and okay, there it is. There it is. Let us wait a little bit. I don't want to restore this page. Don't want to restore this page. Let me do something like this. Oh, I'm sorry for this convenient. My problem is crashing. Which is not good. Let me close this stuff. Come up here. Take only this, and then oops, I'm gonna use it. So let me do so. Let me start this, and then copy this link. Okay, and they come with it here. Paste it right there. There it is. This is our application. So it is awesome. It is awesome. So this is our application. However, we're going to clear all this stuff and then start from scratch. Do this. Come here, and then come in to the application, clear all this stuff, don't need it anymore, don't need this one anymore, don't need this anymore. And then create a folder named component, and then another folder named page. Nice. Now in the another folder named screen. So okay, let us use only page. And in the page we're gonna create another component called user login. So we're gonna start with register.tsx. Now we're gonna use something like okay, let us generate user, something like that, but I don't want to use this format. I'm gonna use like register react.fc react.fc, and then use something like this, and there it is, register, and then come up with this register, call it here, and then let us see what is happening there. Register, there it is. Awesome. Now let us install Tailwind CSS. Tailwind CSS as well. Tailwind CSS. Now to install the Tailwind CSS, come here, get start. We are going to install this. You can install this, but I don't want to install something like this. And okay, we can install using nice. Now let us install using this guy. So come with copy this stuff, open another terminal window. So once you there, now you can copy or you can paste this, and then come here, just add this stuff. So add at 3, so we need to use on the version 3, you know, we need to use the version 3, right? And then come back again, we okay, so I need now we need to init like the Tailwind. So we need to create another folder, there. So we will do something, because we have installed using this post CSS, we need to init the folder, and to do so, let me check it somewhere. Let me check it. I cannot find it there, but so okay, we have installed it and it has been installed successfully. Okay, now we'll use something like npx init, and then come back here and then copy this and then paste, and then see what will happen. So I have an error with my connection. Okay, I think now it is working. So let us wait a little bit. Okay, so I think there's an error here. We're gonna do something like npx Tailwind. Okay, npx Tailwind css init p. Nice, there it is. It is working. Now we have created another folder called the Tailwind css. Now here we're gonna add some field in this content. We can add like index.js. okay, then come here again, add in the source, we're gonna add all the file that have this extension JSON ts gs6, and then ts6. Okay, and that is all. Now let us test it our Tailwind and see if it is working. So background, let us use background blue 500 and come here, see if it is working. So it is not working. Okay, let me restart my application. And let us see. Okay, we still have an issue because we didn't add some 3 files in this index.css, right? Come here in the index.css, clear all this stuff, and then add Tailwind base, and then we have Tailwind component, and then we have Tailwind utilities, right? And close this. And then restart the application. Come here again and refresh. Okay, there's an error, auto prefix or model auto prefix. Okay, good. We did not install every stuff as expected. That is why. Okay, nice. Let us install it using development mode. Tailwind development mode. Okay, so let us do something like npm install the and then Tailwind css at 3, then as you can see we did not install auto prefixer, so post css auto prefixer. Okay, let us install it. Tailwind, oh nice, I see this is on the typo error. Nice, we have installed it successfully. Come here, refresh our page and see what will happen. But I think I can restart my application as well. I can restart my application. There it is. It is working as expected. Congratulations, you are now able to configure your Vite application, React Vite application with Tailwind CSS. And next time we're going to continue by creating this register page as well. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. We're gonna we are starting the serious tutorial as well. and we're gonna figure out every stuff. If you have any question, ask in the comment section. We're gonna build a modern we are going to create a modern web application e-commerce. So it was John C. Code with John C. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. So next time we'll be working with front-end, and then after front-end we go to the back-end to use to add other functions, and then after some days we come back to the front end again and then add it as well with using TS6, TypeScript, which is awesome. So thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends for more content. Thank you, guys. So love you all. See you.